Hello everyone, welcome back. So this is actually, you'll be wondering why there's a line down the middle. I was actually going to do, for this lot, I was going to have it as something else. But you know how life gets in the way and does things and all of that kind of jazz. And I never actually got around to making this into a video. So I thought, what better time to make this? Because I was going to do the other half of something else. What better time to do this than when I want to post a video and I haven't posted one in ages and I thought it'd be a good thing to get out anyway. So it's actually, it was done ages ago. It was for a clubhouse for the Renegades. So it's kind of like an industrial, but it's also got like pipes and stuff. I guess it's kind of steampunk maybe. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. And actually, because I forgot that I never posted this, I think I was doing that collab with, which is another industrial build if you want to see it, the collab with Cutie Chin, and I had done that, and I was going to reference this build when I was doing the commentary, and I was like, hell, wait a second, I never posted that. And so that's what reminded me, and so I thought I might as well do it now. But we've got sort of like an orange theme with like grey on it, and it's kind of like black and orange throughout the whole thing, and it uses stuff from quite a few of the different packs actually, so you might need all of them for this. I'm not entirely sure. Quite the newer ones like romantic stuff pack and movie hangout and stuff like that, you don't need that for this because they weren't actually out when I made this. I think it was December, January time. I'm not entirely sure. So it was a while back, but we actually had the spooky stuff pack out, and so it's got some spooky stuff packs in it. So you might need that pack for it. It's just more for like the interior on some of the bedrooms. But I used debug mode, and I actually got if you're ever in the detective career, you can get these clues that will be on the floor, and they're like graffiti, and they're supposed to be so that like the criminals came in and they put their tags on the floor and stuff like that. And so I thought that actually it was a pretty cool idea to add as extra graffiti. So you've got the graffiti on the walls and on the floor, and I liked the one which is by the entrance because it kind of looks like arrows pointing you into their like clubhouse / normal house sort of thing. And it's got a lot of the get to work stuff actually, with the pipes and like the stuff from the scientific career, and we've got some of the more industrial looking stuff from the get together stuff pack. But I actually really love this lot. I love the view behind it, and I kind of forget about this lot, and actually I don't think the lighting's too bad, and it has a really nice view in the background because it's one of the only ones that has like water in the background quite often, where they've managed to put the like picture on the gallery where the front of the house would be. Quite often, even if there is water around them, especially like on the island, you don't actually get to see the water in the screenshot of the house. It's not seen. It's like where the only place that there's trees or whatever. So I like that lot for this reason. But it does have that kind of wood around the outside, so I will have this lot put up on the gallery as a 30 by 20 because it is built on a 30 by 40 because I was originally going to build something on the other side. If you still want me to build another clubhouse on the other side, the thought process I had behind it was going to be like one club against the other, but if you want me to do one, then just let me know and I can do that. I don't know whether you guys have got bored of the club stuff yet, whether actually this will get you back into it and you can think of some sort of plot lines and stuff or some game ideas. But down here is sort of the club area, so I made like a big dance floor, and it's going on with the sort of orange and and black, and we kind of make it's quite dark over there actually, because it's like a real nightclub, and we've got some of the industrial looking lights on there too, but you'll see that when I get to it. And we've got some bedrooms up here because I thought even if you just use this as a clubhouse, it means that some people could come and stay here, or you could have maybe a few of the club leaders actually living here all together, and or maybe like part of a family or something like that. I don't know, you could do all sorts, and then maybe have other people come to visit. But we're just putting in a little bathroom down here, just in this little corner. I don't know whether you noticed, but what I did is I did like rectangles going downwards, and I sort of misplaced them on the top. I thought that was quite a cool idea. It's kind of like shipping containers, but they're all different sizes and all different shapes, and I thought that was kind of the inspiration I had for that. I think, anyway, I did this such a long time ago. But over here we're doing a kitchen, so that it does function like a normal house. You could just have this as somewhere where they can get snacks and stuff. You could maybe put this as a community lot so that people could come here. It could be a nightclub. I'm not sure whether actually you can you might have to add in a few objects to make it work as a community lot. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't actually checked that. But yeah, you might want to check that before you try and just place it or whatever. But yeah, so we've actually gone for metal flooring. I thought that worked really, really well with this, and I really love the texture of these. I think it's really, really detailed, and I love how they look worn and old and that kind of thing. It's a shame that I don't have an excuse to put them in more places, or places that would look good. Maybe I just need to do more industrial builds, maybe. But I think they look really, really cool. I know that I think I've heard people talk about them before, and they've been like, why would anyone use these, they're ugly, or something. I don't actually remember. I might be making all of this up, but I like them anyway, and I don't agree with the people which don't like them. But we all have our own taste, I guess. I know there's probably some things which I hate in this, and other people will adore. So that's all cool. I couldn't decide on lights, so I think I go for these big ones, and we actually put some of them upstairs as well, but we just put these lights in this area, sort of the living area and kitchen area, and we don't continue that on to the rest of the house, just so that it is more like a nightclub over there. And I'm just trying to put in some more like industrial bolts and things like that. I was unsure on what I was going to do this wall as, because I was going to do it as like a feature orange. But in the end, I just put it as the wood, which we've got on the same on the outside of the house, which I guess is a little bit boring. But I was actually pretty happy with how this house went when I was doing it. I kept coming up with all these cool ideas, and I don't know, I just really, really liked this house. I might actually have to use it for something in like gameplay, maybe with the ideas that I have coming up. But about that, actually, if you're still listening, I'm unsure whether to tell you guys what this big new thing that I might be doing as a series, which I've never seen anyone else do before, all of that kind of stuff. I don't know whether to hint at it so that maybe you can guess. Thing is, like I said in my last video, it seems so obvious to me, and it doesn't make sense why anyone hasn't done something like this yet. And it's actually linked in some way to the Dine Out pack. I think that's a big enough clue in itself. But I don't know why no one's done it before, and so I'm just, really apprehensive that I've had this idea for over a year now, and someone else is going to release it before me, because it's actually my birthday on the 8th. So I'm actually moving out of my house on the 7th, coming back to live with my parents on the 8th, and then I won't be able to properly film or edit the video until the 9th. So that's a couple of days, and I don't know whether, if someone who has a ton of time and has come up with a similar idea, whether they're going to post it and all that kind of stuff. So I guess I'm just being a bit neurotic about it, maybe. But anyway, this is the sort of nightclub area, so I've put some of these big lights, and I've put some of the sort of neon walls, and it's all sort of orange, and it looks quite good at night time, I think, because it adds the light, the small amount of light which comes through the windows doesn't come through the windows at night. But yeah, going back to the new idea, do I give you clues? I'll give you one more clue. It will be showing me in real life. So you'll get to see my face and everything, and I'll be doing something which won't be on the computer. Maybe that will give you another clue. I kind of want to put out these clues so that if someone else does come up with the idea and I still want to do it, that I can still do it, because you guys can maybe back me up and so that I'm not like some sort of copycat or whatever. I don't know. I'm nervous about it because I've never done anything like it before, and I've never seen anything done like it before. So, well, I have something similar, but you know, it's not to do with The Sims. So, yeah, I just hope you guys like it, and I hope that I do a good job. And I need to stop, making it into such a big thing, because it's probably not, but it is for me. So I guess that's why I'm so worried about it. Maybe I should start talking about the build now, maybe. Should I? Stop rambling. So yeah, this is one of the bedrooms where I use quite a lot of the spooky stuff pack. I thought that this could be the kind of character who's a bit more of a, like, out of the Renegades, who's like a goth and is like all wears black and likes Halloweeny things and all of that kind of stuff. So that's kind of what I've done with this room, and I've put up the cobwebs and all that kind of thing. So yeah, and then this room, it's more of a master bedroom actually, but what I do with it is, you'll see in a minute, I put a chest of drawers down, and then after I put the chest of drawers down, I go into debug mode and find all of the potions that you can make with a science career. And I thought that maybe they could be like poisons, or because they'd be mischievous, that maybe they're gonna poison or trick people into different things, and a bit criminal and that kind of stuff. So not very nice things to do to each other, to people, to poison them, but I thought that would be a funny thing to do and have, so that you can use them. I didn't actually put in a bench where you could make them, but I have put a lot there, so you can use them, and they are in the debug mode, so if you want to get some more, you can just get them straight from there. There are plenty of YouTube tutorials on how to get stuff out of the debug mode, and you can just search it on the internet. So if you do want to find that out, I don't really need to tell you, there are plenty of places. Just search how to access debug mode in The Sims. Maybe not even The Sims, because I don't know how popular a word debug is outside of The Sims. But here I wanted to maybe put in a heart, and I wanted to size it up so that it would look like it had been sort of stored and it was someone else's. But I ended up putting one of the fish in there, I think. I don't know. Or maybe a voodoo doll. I can't remember what that was in there now. But it's got something in there. Maybe you could store things that you stole from people. That's a good point, actually. When I made this, there wasn't the kleptomaniac trait. That could be quite fun. You could maybe do a basement with all the things that you stole or something. I don't know. Just giving you guys ideas. Yeah, so I'm putting up some more posters. And then this last bedroom is actually, it's more of a girly bedroom. And we put some of these sort of glow-in-the-dark, almost things from the movie no, not that one. The spooky stuff pack. And I thought that it was a bit sort of kawaii, but like kind of like maybe kind of gamer girl almost, maybe, but still a bit sort of gothy, and still a bit maybe like a pastel goth or something, whatever they're called. But I thought that actually it's quite a cool thing, maybe for like a girl, that she's still girly, but she's still one of the Renegades, and she's still like a badass, maybe. but still likes cute things. That was sort of the idea behind it. It was kind of like the Tetris. I think I'd done this build around the time I did that Tetris build, and I did one of the bedrooms a little bit like this, where it was kind of cutesy. But I think I was inspired by that one and tried to make it so that it was a little bit not as pink, but still the same theme. I wonder what I'm looking for. Just some the debug paintings. That one goes quite well. It's the blue and the purple. I was probably searching for that particular one because it will go quite well, but who knows. And then we go on to the landing. So this is more of like a social space, but kind of not. It's I end up putting a computer desk here, and I use the ones. Are they from the Spy Career, where they've got like the map and they've got the desk that looks like it's got buttons and stuff all over it. You'll see it in a minute, but I put that one down. And I also I put a sofa down there because maybe you would sit out there. To be honest, I was probably just filling up the space to make it look not so empty. But yeah, so we put in a computer and that kind of thing. I can't remember actually, even though I've just edited this video and cut it down and sped it up and that kind of thing. I can't actually remember what I'm doing next because it's been so long since I've actually made this. So I'm doing the barbecue area now, and this is outside, and then I think I go on to the landscaping, and I wasn't too sure on the landscaping, and so I kind of make it look overgrown, but I also have like I think I have like some sundials, and I have some more piping, and kind of make it look pretty but also not at the same time. Does that make sense? Like old and kind of not looked after but still looks quite pretty, that kind of idea. I wasn't sure what I was going to build on the other side, whether it was going to be modern, whether it was going to be old-fashioned. I wasn't sure, so I hadn't put much thought into it, so I put that as a glass wall so that whatever I made it would go with it. I think I actually got rid of that in the end and put it as the other one, but I will let you watch the landscaping on your own and leave you to it and put in some little bits of music. There will be some screenshots at the end, so if you want to watch those, either skip it or hang on until that end bit. But I'm sorry that I've been away for so long. There will be a lot more videos coming up soon, and a lot more regularly now that I'm not at university anymore, and I'll still be looking for a job and all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, so thank you very, very much for watching, and hopefully see you again soon.